I'm Gurpreet, the education psychologist. Today we have Dr. Farooq Wasil. He is a global head, Affordable Schools Gyms Education Dubai. He has over 33 years of experience in the field of education. He is a doctorate specialized in education. He is also honored with prestigious National Teacher Award awarded by the ex-president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, in 2005. He is a thinker, writer. His articles are featured in several national and international research journals and publications. He provides equal opportunities for education to all, and particularly to the financially weak and marginalized children. He mandates that every child must be empathetic to societal causes and concerns, both at the local and global level. So today, I would like to know from Sir that what is your message for the parents, students, teachers, and the management as how they can help the children at this time who will be appearing in the uh, for the examination in 2020-21. Over to you, sir.
Thank you for the introduction. Thank you for the sentiments expressed. Uh, I'm sure that this has been very extraordinary kind of time in the lives of human beings across the globe. We are still in the crisis, and the crisis is not over, but there is greater optimism and push that we should see ourselves through this crisis soon. And we pray that soon we have the vaccine and everyone's safety and health is ensured. However, having said that, COVID has equally given an opportunity for us to reflect what good learning and education is all about. We have always been saying that education has to be student-centric. So COVID has provided greatest opportunity for students to become independent learners. It's not about passing the exam, it's about managing your own learning. Be an independent learner. Life is the greatest teacher of life. Life teaches you great many things. And when children experience that, the learning becomes very deep and concrete. I'm sure that, examination per se should not create a sense of fear among children or parents. Life itself is a big examination. And the moment we take birth, we are being examined for multiple things. And the only thing is that while preparing for your examinations, you must always remember what choices you make in life. And what Bertrand Russell said, you may have millions of reasons, but you should have no excuse. So learning is joyful, learning is painful, but however, learning has to be independent now. The focus and the thrust and the responsibility of learning is with the learner, not with the teacher. So what teacher has to do, teacher has to provide an enabling environment and facilitate and create necessary ecosystem and also create necessary optimism and motivation among students to be those independent learners. The problem is the day you become independent learner, the fear examination will go. The fear is because we are still didactic, we are still driven by a quantum of learning materials. We are not driven by outcomes. Now, if one has to be a critical thinker is not the function of memorizing certain quantum of syllabus and preparing for the examination. Critical thinking is about application of mind. So therefore, our examinations over a period of time will become more scientific. They will become more reliable. So the children, the moment they become independent learners, the fear of this examination will go away. Unfortunately, it's still an obsession in the Southeast Asia where parents bear the brunt pain and anguish and the joy of children scoring, good marks in examination. But getting highest score in the examination does not guarantee success in life. So the day we will realize that mere getting high scores in examination does not guarantee alone success in life. This cutthroat competition and the unnecessary anxiety will go away. We have seen, and there is enough empirical and evidence, that people who have done very well in their exams have necessarily not succeeded in their lives. So therefore, more than passing the examination, we need many more things in life, many more good traits in life, many more, specialties and expertise in life to be successful. So while I understand that as of now, getting a good score guarantees you getting in a good institution and ensuring that you will receive reasonably good education, the day our educational institutions become center of excellence, this cutthroat competition of scoring marks does not really merit. Parents also then will realize, you see, the problem here is that we don't have equity in terms of quality of provisions and standards of education. So therefore, this cutthroat is coming because we have a limited resource and many people are vying for it. The day we have the network of IITs across India, the day we have good universities across India, every student will have an opportunity to excel and do well. Because I'm not a big fan of taking scores as the measure of success. How does it matter if somebody gets 94 and somebody gets 90? What is the difference between the two? 3 marks? And that defines them, he's good and he's not good. So this process of filtration is because of lack of provisions for quality education, quality institutions. And more so, we must realize that examination will not be the only benchmark or the yardstick to measure the success of our students. Therefore, examinations must undergo a huge reform. The assessments in India per se, I would say, is a weak area across, because our assessments are not credible. If exams are the benchmark, then how is it that toppers in the Central Board of Secondary Education examining must qualify for entrance into professional institutions? They should automatically go to IITs. What does it mean? It means that we don't trust those assessments. They're not credible. So it's a reflection for educators, policymakers, and thinkers to think why we have these layers of examination which we don't trust ourselves. So many good students are left behind because of this, crisis of, percentage. And therefore, we need to really rethink our assessments. We need to rethink of examinations. Parents need to really focus on children, that they must succeed in life. Succeeding in examination is just one of the indicators, but there are many things in life we need to be successful, and which COVID has proved now. I mean, this is a godsend opportunity for us to realize that any such disruptions, if you are an independent learner, you are an independent thinker, the future is ahead for you. You will not have any anxiety. I mean, the most marginalized were students in this crisis who were not independent learners, who were always dependent on some help. And teachers have to rethink their role as facilitators now, in real sense. Facilitation is not teaching to the target, teaching to the content, teaching to the load of syllabus. Teachers need to create those enduring capacities and skill sets among students that will give them the ability and the power to be independent learners. So therefore, my prayer is that our children must do well in these exams. They must stay healthy and happy, and this COVID must pass so that the life is back to normal and our children have the ability to be happy and to be joyful again.